Bologna is the largest city, and the capital, of the Emilia-Romagna region in northern Italy. It is the seventh most populous city in Italy, located in the heart of a metropolitan area, officially recognized by the Italian government as a città metropolitana, of about 1 million. The first settlements date back to at least 1000 BC. The city has been an urban center, first under the Etruscans, Velzna/Felsina, and the Celts, Bona, then under the Romans, Bononia, then again in the Middle Ages, as a free municipality. For 1 century it was the fifth largest European city based on population. Bologna is home to numerous prestigious cultural, economic and political institutions as well as one of the most impressive trade fair districts in Europe. In 2000 it was declared European Capital of Culture and in 2006, a UNESCO City of Music. The city of Bologna was selected to participate in the Universal Exposition of Shanghai 2010 together with 45 other cities from around the world. Bologna is also one of the wealthiest cities in Italy, often ranking as one of the top cities in terms of quality of life in the country. In 2011 it ranked first out of 107 Italian cities. Bologna is situated on the edge of the Po Plain at the foot of the Apennine Mountains, at the meeting of the Reno and Savina river valleys. As Bologna's two main watercourses flow directly to the sea, the town lies outside of the drainage basin of the River Po. The province of Bologna stretches from the western edge of the Po Plain on the border with Ferrara to the Tuscan Emilian Apennines. Bologna has a humid subtropical climate. Annual precipitation oscillates between around 450 mm, 18 in, and 900 mm, 35 in, with the majority generally falling in spring and autumn. Snow occasionally falls during winter and heavy snowfalls. The last major event was in February 2012, when almost a meter of snow fell in the city. Main sites, until the late 19th century, when a large-scale urban renewal project was undertaken, Bologna remained one of the few remaining large walled cities in Europe, to this day, and despite having suffered considerable bombing damage in 1944, Bologna's 350 acres, 141.64 hectares, historic center is Europe's second largest, containing an immense wealth of important medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque artistic monuments. Bologna developed along the Via Emilia as an Etruscan and later Roman colony. The Via Emilia still runs straight through the city under the changing names of Strada Maggiore, Rizzoli, Ugo Bossi, and San Felice. Due to its Roman heritage, the central streets of Bologna, today largely pedestrianized, follow the grid pattern of the Roman settlement. The original Roman ramparts were supplanted by a high medieval system of fortifications, remains of which are still visible, and finally by a third and final set of ramparts built in the 13th century, of which numerous sections survive. No more than 20 medieval defensive towers remain out of up to 180 that were built in the 12th and 13th centuries before the arrival of unified civic government. The most famous of the towers of Bologna are the Central Due Torri, Asinli and Garisenda, whose iconic leaning forms provide a popular symbol of the town. Citation needed. The cityscape is further enriched by its elegant and extensive porticos, for which the city is famous. In total, there are some 38 kilometers, 24 miles, of porticos in the city's historical center, over 45 kilometers, 28 miles, in the city proper, which make it possible to walk for long distances sheltered from the elements. The Portico di San Luca is possibly the world's longest. It connects Porta Saraga, one of the 12 gates of the ancient walls built in the Middle Ages, which circled a 7.5 kilometers, 4.7 miles, part of the city, with the sanctuary of the Madonna di San Luca, a church begun in 1723 on the site of an 11th century edifice which had already been enlarged in the 14th century, prominently located on a hill, 289 meters, 948 feet, overlooking the town, which is one of Bologna's main landmarks. The winding 666 vault arcade, almost 4 kilometers, 3,796 meters or 12,454 feet, long, effectively links San Luca, as the church is commonly called, to the center of town. Its porticos provide shelter for the traditional procession which every year since 1433 has carried a Byzantine icon of the Madonna with Child attributed to Luke the Evangelist down to the Bologna Cathedral during Ascension Week. 27. Other churches in Bologna include, Basilica of San Petronio, one of the world's largest churches, Basilica of Santo Stefano and Sanctuary Basilica of San Domenico and Sanctuary Basilica of St. Francis, Basilica of Santa Maria de Cervi, Basilica of San Giacomo Maggiore, 13th–14th century, featuring Renaissance artworks such as the Bentivoglio altarpiece by Lorenzo Costa, Church of San Michele in Bosco. Bologna is home to the Guglielmo Marconi International Airport, recently expanded to accommodate larger aircraft. Today, it is the seventh busiest Italian airport for passenger traffic, 7 million passengers handled in 2016. Bologna Centrale Railway Station is one of the most important train hubs in Italy thanks to the city's strategic location. It serves 58 million passengers annually. In addition, Bologna San Donato Classification Yard, with 33 railway tracks, is the largest in Italy by size and traffic. The city is also served by a large network of public bus lines, including trolleybus lines, operated since 2012 by Trasporto Passeggeri Emilia-Romagna SpA. A large commuter rail service is currently under development, see Bologna Metropolitan Railway Service. Over the centuries, Bologna has acquired many nicknames. The learned one, La Dotta, is a reference to its university. The fat one, La Grassa, refers to its cuisine. The city of Bologna was appointed a UNESCO City of Music on May 26, 2006. An important figure of Italian Bolognese theatre was Alfredo Testoni, the playwright, author of the Cardinal Lambertini, which has had great theatrical success since 1905, repeated on screen by the Bolognese actor Gino Cervi. Bologna hosts a number of festivals and other events, including Angelica, International Contemporary Music Festival, Bologna Contemporanea, International Festival on Contemporary, Bologna Festival, International Classical Music Festival, Bologna Jazz Festival, the Italian Autumn Jazz Event, Biografilm Festival, International Film Festival devote to biography, Bilbao International Comic Festival, Casadpensi, International Summer Festival of Literature and Poetry, Danza Urbana, International Street Contemporary Dance Festival, F.I.S.Co., International Festival on Contemporary Art, now merged in Live Arts Week, Future Film Festival, International Festival on Animation and Special Effects, Il Cinema Ritrovato, International Film Festival about forgotten films, Zecchino d'Oro, International Festival of Children's Song. Bologna is renowned for its culinary tradition. It has given its name to the well-known Bolognese sauce, a meat-based pasta sauce called in Italy ragu alla Bolognese, but in the city itself just ragu, as in tagliatelle al ragu. Situated in the fertile Po River Valley, the rich local cuisine depends heavily on meats and cheeses. As in all of Emilia-Romagna, the production of cured pork meats such as prosciutto, mortadella and salami is an important part of the local food industry. Well-regarded nearby vineyards include Pignoletto di Colli Bolognesi, Lambrusco di Modena and Sangiovese di Romagna. Tagliatelle with ragu, lasagna, tortellini served in broth, and mortadella, the original Bologna sausage, are among the local specialties. Traditional Bolognese desserts are often linked to holidays, such as Faved in Morti, multicolored almond paste cookies made for All Saints' Day, jam-filled ravioli cookies that are served on St. Joseph's Day, and carnival sweets known as frappole, a light and delicate fried pastry topped with powdered sugar. Torta di riso, a custard-like cake made of almonds, rice and amaretto, is made throughout the year.